So that's kind of just a metaphor for bigger things, you know. So if you get used to the very beginning of the day doing things which you promised yourself you were going to do, and you know you want to do, and you just do all of them, that is a brilliant way to start off your day. This video is about morning routines and how they can help your productivity and happiness day to day. So I've drawn myself up a morning routine recently, like actually physically drawn it up. I have it on a piece of paper behind me over there. You might be able to see it, it's just over there. And the goal of drawing up my morning routine is to make sure that I am getting up early, first and foremost. Getting up early and starting off the day well, making sure that I get everything done in that day which I want to do, and not just waking up and kind of being all slow. I want to be like energized, positive in the morning. So in a second I'll show you exactly what my personal morning routine is. I'll show you the piece of paper and you can see what I do, and I'll explain a bit more in detail why I do each one. But beforehand, when I was drawing up this routine, I wrote down on a piece of paper, well actually to start with on a piece of paper with a pen, but then on my laptop, what it is I wanted to achieve. So I was like, well, what do I actually want? I need to be clear on what it is I want. So I wanted to be able to have energy and exercise and be properly awake and try and get into a better rhythm of sleep by getting up early, and also making the most of the day, because the morning's one of the most beautiful times of day. So they were pretty much my goals, and to maximise productivity as well. And they were my goals before I did it. So then I just wrote down things I wanted to do and then just ordered them, easy peasy. So I'll go and show you what it is. So here we have it, my morning routine paper. So this is just on my notice board here. I have it in my room. I just have it written down because when you write stuff down, it's like you definitely aren't going to forget it, because there might be like a little step you forget. You know, even hopefully you'll do it without thinking about it in the future, but particularly at the beginning, it's very easy to not do something because it's just in your mind and it gets lost. So write it down. So here we go. First step, first part of my morning routine, get up between 6 and 7. And actually with that one, with the alarm, I've actually been setting my alarm, because most people have it on their phone. Here's a tip. I actually set my alarm on my phone and put it over here. I put it on this desk here, and that's where I sleep. So that means, that's Pippa. So that means I have to get out of bed to turn the alarm off. Good tip, because it's so easy. Normally I just have it next to my bed, used to. But it's so easy to just lean over and then press the snooze button. So set your alarm and put it either in a different room or just away from you, so you actually have to get out of bed. That's a little tip there. Next one, make sure I get my water in. So I have some water. I might even have a herbal tea, like a peppermint licorice tea or something like that. Then do some stretching for 10 minutes. Put on some nice music, and just think about positive things, you know, think what I'm grateful for, and just have that. So just a little 10 minutes before I do anything. I actually often light a little candle over there as well. It's quite a nice ambience in the morning. And then after that, after I've done the stretching, I do exercise. So either I've got a little zone here where I do some stretching, but also I might do some press-ups, sit-ups, or a bit of body weight stuff there as well. So either just 5 to 10 minutes. It's all got to be manageable. It's got to be manageable, because if you say like half an hour every morning, it's probably not going to happen. If it's 5 to 10 minutes, it's much easier to achieve, and therefore it's more likely to happen. So either do that, or I might go out for a run. Like this morning, I took Pippa out for a run there. We ran around there and went down to the beach. She went in the sea. That was an awesome thing. So this is all before, 7:30. And then after that, now this is an interesting one. Hot, cold shower. So what I've started to do every day, every morning, is have a shower. Quite a common thing to do. But I have the shower for about 2 to 4 minutes. That seems quite precise, but we have a little timer in there, like a little sand timer. So I turn it over to make sure I don't waste too much water. So I just have a quick shower. And I start it off with warm water, and then at the end, for the last 30 seconds, I switch it to freezing cold, and it just like properly wakes you up. And this will be after the exercise, so after a run or after my bodyweight exercise in my bedroom. So yeah, it properly wakes you up after that, and it's supposed to be really good for your immune system, and like, whoa, you just honestly try it. It's amazing. It properly gets you into gear for the day. And there's another reason which I'll explain more in depth at the end of this in a second. So then after that, I make sure by this sort of time, it's about 7:30ish, something like that, and then I will get up and go downstairs and make myself a healthy breakfast. And I get quite lazy at the moment with my food. Well, I have been recently, better at the moment. So I actually want to allocate more time to get my food in. So there's my breakfast smoothie over there. So I might make myself some oats, you know, and put stuff in it and make sure it's rich in antioxidants. So, you know, put cinnamon, ginger, hibiscus, another herbal tea, something like that. Make sure I get a good antioxidant hit, maybe some spinach and peach smoothie or something in the morning. I'll do another video about what I'll have in those breakfasts there. But yeah, make sure I allocate a good amount of time for a healthy breakfast, because that is very important. After that, watch the motivational material. This one I pretty much do every time, but it can just be something like, if you've got people in your house, you can just talk to them. That can help motivate you. But basically, it's my equivalent of the morning radio. You know, the classic morning radio, listen to the news. I think that's a really negative way to start the day, so I don't like listening to the news at the start of the day and listening what's wrong with the world. I prefer, personally, to either switch on a video of something like Tony Robbins, or something of that nature, so a speaker, you know, just talking about a topic for 5 or 10 minutes about, like, you know, how I'm gonna, I don't know, make myself more productive, or what it is I want to do, be more clear on what I want, and how I can help more people and what makes me happy and all that sort of stuff. So that's motivational stuff. And then after that, or while that's on, I plan my day, you know, and write a couple of to-do lists and work out, I mean, for me specifically, plan my tennis lessons and tasks I want to achieve for that day. So that's what I'll write down over here. Just put on my to-do list. So there you go, that's what I'm doing every single morning. And then after that, look, enjoy the day. And there's a nice picture of a tropical sunrise. So, although it's a little bit classic, you know, some of those things I've got on there, that's really, really helping me to achieve more and feel good every day. So basically, the reason I'm doing this is because I want to train my brain that when I say I'm going to do something, I actually do it, and I follow through with what I've said I'm going to do, which is why I have it written down over there, so I can see step by step that I'm actually achieving these things which I want to do. And it's not just for the sake of achieving, but it's like when you say you're going to do something, you don't do it. It like erodes you inside. You know, you might not think it does, but it kind of does. And I've had personal experience. I still do it sometimes now. But you know, when you write something down which you say you're going to do, or you have in your mind, which you haven't even written it down, you say you're going to do it, and you don't do it, it means that decisions you make from there on out, when you say you're going to do something, you might already be thinking, well, you definitely know, well, you know that there's a chance, quite a high chance that you're not actually going to do it because you didn't do that thing, and that thing, and that thing. So, things like a cold shower, for example, I mentioned earlier I was going to talk about it. A cold shower is not the most pleasurable thing in the moment. It definitely wakes you up and can make you feel good afterwards, but in the moment it's not like the nicest thing. So your brain, to me, that's like making a connection in your brain. I've heard people talk about it before, saying if you have a cold shower, you're actively choosing, your brain is choosing to make that decision, because you know that in the long run it makes you feel good. So that's kind of just a metaphor for bigger things, you know. So if you get used to the very beginning of the day doing things which you promised yourself you were going to do, and you know you want to do, and you just do all of them, that is a brilliant way to start off your day. So there you go, that's why I'm doing it. Comment down below, what do you think of my morning routine? Is it similar to yours? Do you have any ways I could maybe improve it? What's your morning routine? Anything you like to eat specifically in the morning, drink, not drink? Let me know down below. I'd be interested to hear, because I'm all about making the start of the day, and therefore the rest of the day, as good as you possibly can every day. Awesome. Live with passion. Thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next video.